Cues not to miss, Mardi Gras update, the rumor mill, and more on episode 287 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Hey everybody, and welcome to the show. I am your host for this one, Darren. I'm back again. Sorry, I'm taking up the hunter position here a little bit. Not showing up, but it was a good reason last night because I actually went to Universal, right? So that's good. Yeah. And of course, joining me, we have Tracy Melody.
Hello, everyone.
I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to throw Chris in the middle. We got Chris Zavala.
Hey, guys.
And we have Lee Melody.
Hello, everyone. I need to go.
How's everybody doing it?
It's terrible.
Good. Better now after having that flu.
Oh yeah, I got that too. I was out for a good 6 or 7 days. I couldn't do anything.
Yep. Nasty.
The full man flu mode. I was on the couch crying.
It's the worst.
Yeah, I think it might be man flu I had.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
I had it for about 2.5 days and then I was back to normal.
Yeah. This one was pretty serious. Yeah.
Yeah.
It has been knocking a lot of people out,
Yeah. So if anybody's got it, get well soon. You have our sympathies.
And stay away from the theme parks things.
Yes.
Because that's probably where I got it.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's brighten the mood, of course, with our Producers Club birthdays.
Okay, so this month we have the lovely Phil Lewis's birthday on February the 18th.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And we also have David Fuller's birthday, and his birthday is February the 25th. Happy birthday, David.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right. Awesome. All right. Well, let's keep the good times rolling. Yeah, with that, I can't say it. I don't do French.
Le vous le bon templaire or something. I'm not
Exactly. There we go. We'll go with that one.
Is that a spell?
Sounds like it.
I don't know what it is.
Not
I
a
do
spell?
know what it is, but I can't think.
It's not a spell. It's a SPEW with Chris.
So today's SPEW comes from Melanie Brookbank.
Hello.
Hello. I wanted to share a great story that we had during our most recent trip to Universal for my mom's birthday. As we were headed to the park in the morning, we happened to have Tosh as our water taxi captain. Not only did he have the entire boat loudly singing along to Living on a Prayer, bringing much confusion and amusement to those waiting at the Hard Rock dock, he made sure to tell my mom about a birthday perk we were not aware of. He let us know that on your birthday, you can get a free cupcake at the Springfield food court, which she did, and absolutely loved it. What a great compliment to a Duff's beer. Thank you, Tosh, for starting my mom's birthday off in such a wonderful way.
Awesome.
Pretty cool.
That is
I've
cool.
had some pretty good boat drivers at Universal. They're usually pretty carefree guys, and the 360s they do to get into the dock and get out of the dock are pretty wicked. So it's always fun.
Can you do donuts in a boat?
They can.
You will be able to. You will be able to soon when they open it.
Nice.
Cool.
All right. Yeah, that is really cool, and yeah, it's always good to hear good things about the park.
Right, we need to make sure that everyone listening to the show goes to Springfield on their birthday. We need to try and put them out of cupcakes.
Yeah.
Did you hear that, people? I'm going for Christmas.
I didn't say that. I said everybody listening, you're not listening.
I am. Well, no, I never listen.
Oh man,
Fair
I got
enough.
you on the technicality there. All right. Well, let's go over to Mouse and Muggle for a Did You Know?
Hey guys, this is Michelle
And Robin.
from Mouse and Muggle Travel Company with another great Did You Know tip. Hey Robin, did you know that security lines are practically non-existent at water taxi docks at select Universal Orlando Resort hotels?
I did, but tell us all about it.
All right. Well, for anyone who has experienced the hub at City Walk knows that the security process is crazy and it's often crowded and crazy long waits and just chaos. And I hate it. I experienced that a few times when I first started going to Universal, and I just never wanted to do it again. So that's one of the things that always encourages me to book myself at the resorts, the on-property resorts. So when you stay at one of the 4 hotels at Universal that offers this service, the water taxi service, that would be Portofino Bay, Hard Rock Hotel, Royal Pacific, and Sapphire Falls. All of those offer water taxi service. So it's basically just a boat on the canal that goes straight between City Walk and the parks. And yes, you do have to go through security at the water taxi docks, but there's hardly ever anybody there. So there aren't long waits. The process is super, super easy. The security guards tend to always be nice and friendly and bubbly even. Mm-hmm. Each dock has a metal detector that everybody has to walk through. You give them your bag to search through just like the other security checkpoint at City Walk. But again, there's nobody waiting. So it's really not a big deal. It's super, super, super fast. And it literally takes 20 seconds, if that, to be through security and on your boat and on the way to the parks.
And it's great because they're checking your bags as you're waiting for the next boat to get there. So it's not, any different. It's not taking up your time. It's just part of the course of just waiting.
Nope, it's so super easy. And this goes for any time of the day. I mean, I've gotten on these water taxis before park opening, 2 hours after park opening, at the end of the night going back into the parks, a couple of hours before it closes, and I've never had to wait, ever, not once. Mm-hmm. And I've stayed at 3 of those 4 resorts, and it's been the same across the board. So that is another great reason, out of many reasons, to choose to stay on property when booking your next Universal Orlando Resort vacation. All right.
Fabulous.
Yeah. So that does it for this week's Did You Know by
the Mouse
and the Muggle. Catch you next time.
Oh, was that for tying in with the SPEW?
I know.
Yeah, right. that worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
But again, it usually works out pretty good. Now, I personally, if you remember, during Horror Nights, I didn't have a great experience.
No.
At Sapphire Falls there with the docks there, like right before. I mean, not even right before, like a good hour before Horror Nights started, there was a huge wait at Sapphire Falls when we went. So we actually walked down to the next dock, which I don't remember. I think that's Royal Pacific was the next one. Mm-hmm. Think? It was the next one that we went to, or maybe it was Hard Rock. But the next one we went to was just open, and we were able to get on the next boat. And
right.
It just seems like they were probably either discounts or they were funneling a lot of people to Sapphire Falls. So it just so happened it didn't work out well for me that time. But it's good to hear it works out most of the time.
Could have been a lot of people coming over from Cabana, too.
Possibly.
People do walk across the street to take the boat in.
Yeah, that is true. It is a long walk otherwise.
How big is Sapphire Falls compared to like the big 3 sort of room wise? Would there potentially be more people staying at Sapphire Falls as compared to like individually the Royal Pacific, the Hard Rock, and the Portofino?
I don't know how the room counts go for that.
It could be
terrible podcasters.
Yeah, no, but it could be a case of there's more people staying at Sapphire Falls as compared to the other 3.
Yeah, and then like Chris said, without Cabana Bay having a dock, if they walk over and want to get on a boat, then they're going to come over to Sapphire Falls.
Yeah, that's a good point as well. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Don't stay at Sapphire Falls.
All right. Well, next we'll go over to Chris again to tell us about the last 2 acts that were announced for Mardi Gras.
Yes. So last time we talked about Mardi Gras, there were 2 2BAs, and they finally announced them. So Mardi Gras 2018 is underway at Universal Studios Florida, and we now have the final 2 acts that will be performing at this year's event. On Saturday, March 10th, Jason Derulo will perform, and on March 24th, Jessie J will appear on the Music Plaza stage.
The usuals, basically.
Yeah,
the ones that they're like
pretty big names, though.
Yeah, they are. But it's but they usually have them like they've had them every year, at least for
Jason Derulo for sure. Was Jessie J there last year?
I think she was, yeah.
Maybe she was either at Mardi Gras or the summer concert series for sure, but she's been at one or the other for the past several years. So.
I think it's been a while. When was the last time the summer concert series was on? Didn't they stop it for the opening of Diagon Alley, and then it hasn't been on since? And that was 2014.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
I'm old. I've been doing this too long, man.
Yeah, it's interesting actually. I've been thinking about we're getting close to our anniversary and all the rest of it. I actually considered doing a show on every major thing that's happened since we began UUOP, and it could be quite interesting to see how much has changed.
5-hour
I was
episode.
going to say, it could be quite long. But
It
interesting.
could be quite interesting to see how much has changed in what we are to be 7 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a long time.
It is indeed.
Tell me about it.
I really am bummed though. I was really excited to see TBA.
Me too. I even-
Super excited. They were playing for 2 weeks. You know.
I've ordered the T-shirt and everything.
Yeah.
Man.
Maybe next year.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
No, it looks pretty good, Mardi Gras, this year, to be honest. We were watching the Tim Trackers video the other night. It actually looks like a really good year.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been watching the Trackers videos a lot too lately.
It's definitely something I wasn't particularly fussed. Tracy kept going, I want to go to Mardi Gras. And I was like, And then the more I watch about it, the more I actually think it looks really cool.
Yeah. No, it is. It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Watch
They
the
got some good
space.
food.
Might get
But,
there
yeah,
within the
they got
next
some-
10 years.
10 years.
Well, tell your friends about the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. And
Yeah.
buy our merch. Buy our merch, kids.
Send Tracy to Mardi Gras.
We're getting all Jake Paul, Logan Paul up in here.
Yeah.
Buy our merch. Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and take a quick break here, and we'll be right back.
Have you taken a stroll down Diagon Alley and visited Gringotts Bank? Grabbed a butterbeer and the 3 broomsticks after a long day touring Hogwarts Castle? No? Then what are you waiting for? Let our team of experts help make your dream a reality. At Mouse Muggle Travel Company, we specialize in all things Universal Resort and promise to do our very best to put together a vacation package that fits your needs, wants, and budget. We specialize in Disney destinations as well. So, if you're ready to get started planning your next family vacation, let Mouse Muggle Travel Company do all the hard work for you. Just visit us at mouseandmuggle.com to fill out a no-obligation quote request or send an email to info@mouseandmuggle.com. And remember, whether you're a mouse or a muggle, Mouse and Muggle Travel Company can help make your next vacation simply magical.
All right, let's go over to one of our listeners, Jon Self, as he reports from a celebration. I said that right. Okay, of Harry Potter Day 1.
Hello from Orlando, Florida. This is Jon Self, guest reporter for the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. I'm reporting to you from the 2018 celebration of Harry Potter opening ceremonies. This is now an annual event in January at Universal Orlando. They experience this with lots of wonder, lots of events, lots of emotion, lots of cosplay. One of the biggest features of the first day of the celebration of Harry Potter is the evening opening event where we see film talent. And this year, the Orlando Symphony Orchestra is playing while scenes of the Harry Potter movie are playing. It is a magnificent event, and people are getting emotional, cheering when their characters, good things happen, and booing when the characters don't want. You may be able to find this recorded on Universal Orlando's YouTube or maybe their Facebook page, so they're supposed to be live streaming this event. This is also the night that they unveiled a new light show at Hogwarts Castle, the one that will probably be basically the year-round one, except when they're having seasonal events. They got a preview this weekend during the celebration, and then it will come regular next month. Film talent this week, names I'll apologize for pronouncing on my southern accent. Bonnie Wright, who plays Ginny. You know, the Phelps brothers, who play Fred and George. Natalia Tena, who plays Tonks. And Stan Janoweski, who plays Victor Crumb. We learned a lot in the media event and the special package event about Victor Crumb. We learned that he loves Minions. We learned that maybe on some occasions women have thrown undergarments with the words "marry me" to him. So maybe he's a little popular with the ladies. We also learned that he has at least 8 cats, a chinchilla, and some rabbits. We also learned from the Phelps brothers that maybe they can't sing very well, and that none of the characters could sing very well who sang Hogwarts, 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 because they were tone deaf. We also learned in that event today that Natalia wanted to be the first character to ride a broom pregnant, but this, of course, did not happen. We learned lots of fabulous things this weekend about the film talent. Film talent has done a wonderful job so far. During this weekend, there'll be lots of events from Cursed Child demonstration, costume demonstrations, classroom demonstration. We'll spend more time talking about that. But that is all from the Day 1 report from the celebration of Harry Potter. I'm Jon Self, guest reporting for the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
Awesome.
That orchestra thing's pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that new? Like that hasn't happened before, right?
No, that was definitely a new thing. Yeah. And the Florida Orchestra like tours around Florida like pretty much all the time. So I know I went to like 3 or 4 field trips when I was a kid to go see them. So it was kind of cool seeing, that they were out there at Universal.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great orchestra group. So that was probably a really awesome thing.
Yeah.
Wish I could have got down there for it, but I don't know. I can't handle the Harry Potter craziness.
No, it seems this year that the Q&A sessions with the film talent were a little better than they have been. Usually I've listened to a few other podcasts who talked about it and said that normally they get to ask the same questions all the time, whereas this year it did seem, because you've got Natalia Tenner in there, and I'll call him Crumb because I don't actually know what his real name is. Added a bit more to it because Phelps have been round the block a bit with it, and Bonnie Wright's done it a few times, whereas this is the first time they've done it. They seem to add a bit more of a spark to it this year. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to go as a bit of a Potter nerd. Show me Dark Matter off and that.
We can go.
Yeah, with my one time, that was good. I'm all set.
Yeah, I think we may be going next year.
Stanislav Ionescu.
There you go.
Ionevsky, sorry. There you go. Had to look it up.
Awesome. Well, we will be hearing from Jon about days 2 and 3 on later shows here.
Cool.
But I actually went to Universal the day after the celebration of Harry Potter ended.
Woo!
And it was, I finally got back. This was the first time I was there since Horror Nights.
Wow.
Here's a question for you then, Darren, because we kind of mentioned it on the last show when you weren't here. Other than going for Horror Nights, when was the last time you just went to Universal?
It's been a long
Passes
time.
are getting dusty.
Yeah. We overloaded on Universal and Disney the year before, so we just kind of burnt out and needed a break.
Yeah, I mean, you think that first year you got your annual passes, you and Nina were there 2 or 3 times a month easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. And then we got the Disney passes and we were at Disney like every weekend. And as you can understand, Disney will wear you out a lot more than Universal does.
Yeah.
Parking and then having to take a monorail into the parks and doing all that. So you're already like an hour and a half in by the time you even start your day. So it was definitely nice, going there on a very slow Monday. And, getting right into parking, no wait for that, no wait for ticketing or anything like that. Just going right into the park, and wait times were like 5 to 10 minutes for everything. Wow. So we finally passed like the holiday season, the crazy rush. And then, a lot of people came for a celebration of Harry Potter. So most people left on Sunday after that. So there was nobody at the park on Monday. So it was very nice. Mm-hmm. We walked around, we saw T2 closed. We cried for a little bit about that.
Mm-hmm.
It must feel really weird around that area now without, there's nothing around there really now.
Nothing to do.
No, in that corner, no, there is nothing. And the doors are just closed there and the sign's gone. And it's weird to see for the first time in person. But that was when we went into the prop shop and, thought about buying a bunch of things that we didn't actually buy because, tax returns just came through. But against our better judgment, we didn't buy some like wooden crate from Disaster or something like that. Even though now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I'm gonna go back and get that thing. $130 wooden crate, but it's the one that actually had like that shipped to Universal Studios written on it. So that would have been neat. But we pretty much stayed on the Universal Studios side. We had to get back a little early because Nina had her first day at a new job.
Okay.
The next day. So this was kind of our, final chill out day before that started and everything. So
a chill out day at a theme park.
Yeah.
That doesn't.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll give a shout out to Westgate Lakes Resort. If you're going to be going up to Universal and not staying on site, that's a good alternative.
Is that on Turkey Lake, Darren?
Yes, Turkey Lake Road.
Yeah, I know where it is.
Yeah, you just gotta they're like a timeshare deal and whatever. So when you go up there, they'll be like, "Hey, do you want to go to a free breakfast and get a gift card and all that?" And just say no. Just say no.
Or say if you want a free breakfast.
Well, if you want a free 3-hour breakfast, where they pressure you into buying a timeshare.
I'd eat my money's worth or their money's worth.
Well, and then you get like a gift card if you want to go through with it all. I don't know how that all works. I don't want to condone that because I didn't do it.
Nope.
But the rooms are really nice. They're like suites with like jacuzzi tubs and everything in there. So
Does look nice.
Yeah, I've stayed there once before. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not a bad place, and usually you get it for like rates that are comparable to like the little, economy suites at other places. So.
Yeah, it's a pretty good place too if you have like a big group, because they have like 2-bedroom suites that sleep maybe 8 in a room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So
Party?
Not that I'd want 8 people in the room with us, but
Younger horror night stays.
yeah,
Bad enough
like
two of us?
huge, nice balconies and everything, and it was just really cool.
it's a good location actually for anybody looking to sort of go to Orlando, because that Turkey Lake Road is because we normally stay on I Drive, and Turkey Lake Road's the way we normally go into Disney. So anybody who's going that's a little bit sort of scared by going on the I-4, which we were the first few times, you can get into Disney that way, and it's a nice quiet road. You get to see, there's a lot of Disney billboards out there and stuff, and it brings you in the top end of Disney Springs, and it's not a bad trip. And then Universal's 5-10 minutes down the road.
You can pick up turtles on the side of the road. There's always a guy there selling turtles.
He wasn't there the last time we went down there, actually.
But yeah, it was perfect because we did Disney Springs on Sunday, so go there and then just drive a little bit to the hotel, and then the hotel to Universal was only like 15 minutes or something like that too. Yeah. So,
nice.
So it was a really good experience there. But yeah, we rode E.T., Men in Black.
Ooh. What was the score?
Nina, like 450,000, I think.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it wasn't the best. Nina broke the machine somehow.
Oh,
like her score was like G45 or something.
Nice.
It messed up, but she like was well over where I was. So
right, hang on a minute. So she broke the machine and then started a new job. Are you sure, Darren? Are you sure she broke the machine?
Or
was she just recruited? Did she not break it? Did she actually pass the test?
I wondered where you were going with that.
That could be it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? And the new place she's working is a neurology place.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
If you see her with sunglasses on and she takes a pen out of her pocket.
I think I'm gonna have to talk to her about some things when she gets home today.
Darren, tell me she took a picture of the score though.
No, she didn't.
Oh, you'd have to get that dodgy, weird G.
I should have. Man, I didn't even think of it. Honestly, we didn't post anything to social media when we were there or anything like that. I wanted to, since we hadn't been there in so long, but we just wanted to enjoy the park, especially as quiet as it was.
Yeah.
And we, of course, had grand thoughts of eating at Mythos and doing all these things that day. But honestly, by 2:00, we were worn out because, we had that awesome resort the night before and might have, had a couple of drinks or something like that. And not been feeling so great the next day. So we actually ate at Bread Box before we left.
And how was it, Darren? Because I remember you going when it first opened and you weren't overly convinced by it.
That's what I'm going to say. The tide is turning for me a little bit. The sandwich I had was pretty good. I actually of course we were eating light because of the night before. I just had an egg salad sandwich. Nina actually had the chili there, and it was she said it was really, really good. But we had a really good experience. We were the only people in there. Well, like I said, it was pretty quiet at the resort in general.
Yeah.
And it was 2:00, 2:30 in the afternoon. So I'm guessing that's probably their slow time anyway. But we were the only people in there. But the service there is just really great. Definitely changed my mind a little bit on it. It's still pretty pricey for what you're getting. Sandwiches and things like that, and it's costing as much probably as the pizza place if you got 2 pizzas. So
right, that is expensive then.
Or the Hot Dog Hall of Fame is probably a cheaper option as well. So I don't know. It was a nice lighter option though. Out of everything we were looking at, not being too hungry, it was just the place to go that time. So
Chris, have you eaten there?
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
Well, I ate there a long time ago, and when I went there, it was mediocre. It wasn't that great. And then we ate there maybe a couple months back, just because we had to grab something before heading home, and it was good. It was better than before. Wasn't anything out of this world, but it's not bad either.
I think with things like that, and I don't believe I'm going to say this, but I would like to give Cowfish a second go, because it seems to be that a lot of these places that come in that aren't necessarily, your Hard Rocks or anything like that are new to this sort of theme park restaurant business, it seems to take them quite a while to find the feet.
They picked the wrong people to lose the feet with.
Look, everybody knows who listens to this how bad that experience was, and I know even when we were going, it was really hit and miss. You'd talk to people who go, and it was phenomenal, and then other people that had the same experience we did. And if you're running a theme park restaurant, especially somewhere like Universal or Disney, it needs to be good at least every time for every person. Mm-hmm. You can't have good sometimes and bad sometimes. It needs to be consistently good.
Especially when it's server error, there's no reason for it. If they can be nice to one person, they'd be nice to everybody.
Yeah, there was no reason. What we got, what the experience that we had was as bad as it was. It wasn't like, it was 5 o'clock at night and it was rush hour dinner time and the place was heaving, because it wasn't. It was barely even half full.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't remember seeing anybody else.
Poor management or something at that time.
That was terrible.
Yeah, anyway. I don't understand it. But anyway, yes, we've flogged that dead horse.
If you dead sushi, if you take me back, you can go.
When he takes you back.
Well, it'll happen at some point. I just don't know when.
Cowfish might have closed and gone by then.
Possibility. The Nintendo Cafe at that point.
Yeah, that's funny. Actually, sorry, Darren, I know I've derailed your little trip, but we'll get that. But it's funny, talking about everything that's changed since we started this podcast. City Walk's probably the biggest thing that's changed. There's not a lot there now that was back in 2011.
Maybe just a handful of things.
Pretty much like the second floor is like pretty much stayed the same.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But all that bottom part, the first floor, like I think just about everything is switched out.
Bubble Gumps.
Emeralds, Margaritaville.
Yeah.
And that's about it, really.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
That is literally about it. Wow. And it's better for it. Anyway, yeah. I don't think there's any argument there, and there's still places we haven't tried that we really want to.
Yes.
I think Derek Bergen might argue with you about the NASCAR Cafe, but other than that...
That's Derek. Derek doesn't know what he's talking about.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and go over to Alicia for a rumor mill.
Hi, this is Alicia Stella with news from the rumor mill. Since we covered rumors from the studios last time, today we're looking at Islands of Adventure. Construction for the new Potter coaster is in full swing. Heavily rumored to take place in the Forbidden Forest, not much is actually known about the project. I heard a rumor that we may actually be getting 2 attractions here, one for younger kids along with the new highly themed coaster. It was from an anonymous source, so take it with a grain of salt. Hopefully we get some official details on this ride soon. Next door, I'm hearing rumors, yet again, for some type of coaster coming to Jurassic Park. This time it's for a wooden roller coaster, and one source says it would even replace the Discovery Center. As with all rumors for Jurassic Park at IOA, I'll believe it when I see the construction start. There were reports late last year that new dinosaur animatronics were going to be added to the River Adventure, supposedly to tie into the new Jurassic World films. The updated version was to open in time for the new film's release this summer. As far as I know, this plan was scrapped, and we're just getting the regular winter annual maintenance instead. Strong rumor is the new theme park being developed on the newly acquired South property will include a Jurassic World section with a gyrosphere ride as one of the park's major attractions. If that ends up being true, Jurassic Park at IOA's days may be numbered after the new park opens. As hard as it is to imagine the entire land leaving, given the closures of beloved rides at other Orlando parks over the last few years, nothing surprises me anymore. With the first phase of Nintendo heading to the studios, many believe a second phase will come to Island soon after. My money would be on Pokemon, and if it were up to me, I would use the bottom half of Toon Lagoon, everything from the entrance near Marvel to Popeye, to create a new land. A new attraction could be built where the disused amphitheater is now, Comic Strip Cafe would be rethemed, and shops could become a Pokemon training center. The area certainly needs some freshening up, and this way Popeye, along with Sweet Haven and Dudley Do-Right, would remain as Toon Lagoon, keeping the award-winning water rides intact. Of course, lots of people believe the next phase should be Zelda replacing Lost Continent, but I'm hearing Zelda is being saved for the new park, where they'll have more land to really flesh it out. The leading rumor to replace Lost Continent is still the Isle of Berk from How to Train Your Dragon, which is a better fit if you ask me. For a little while, there was a crazy rumor that Lost Continent will be replaced with a Christmas town. It would have included a Grinch ride themed as Mount Crumpet, along with attractions based on Rankin Bass properties. Universal acquired Rudolph, Frosty, and more when they purchased the DreamWorks catalog, so this would be a way to bring them into the parks. Grinch would be next to Seuss Landing, and the other side would have attractions set in a winter village with snow-capped roofs bordering Hogsmeade. Visually, it makes sense, I guess, but not sure having a year-round Christmas land does. Personally, I wouldn't be surprised if Lost Continent is untouched for a long time, with so much already going on elsewhere. And one last rumor, speaking of the Grinch, word is that the Grinchmas show this year will be based on the new animated film coming out from Illumination and not the Jim Carrey version, which is a shame because I love the way that character's performed in the park. That's all for now. Be sure to check out the monthly Rumor Mill articles at UUOpodcast.com. See you next time.
That would be very interesting. I know Tracy's like, what?
I love the Grinch they have now.
I do.
Yeah.
And it lends itself, I think it lends itself better to a theme park show as well, because it is quite dynamic and you can have a bit of fun with it. I don't know what this... I actually saw a trailer for the new Grinch the other day, and it was a teaser. I don't think it was anything from the film, and it was like a dancing on ice daydream thing. It was bizarre.
Okay. You do realise that if they get rid of the Christmas Grinch that I have not
Yes, you're going to kick off because I've never took you there and you haven't seen it.
You are in so much trouble,
It's
young
not
man.
my fault.
Yes, it is. You could have sold a kidney. You're
Yeah.
just so selfish.
Sadly.
I know.
You work, an extra 40 hours of overtime.
Exactly.
I'm not even getting
Every
paid
week.
overtime, so it's irrelevant
It's
now.
not unreasonable.
An extra job. You can be a London cabbie because, everything's right next to each other
Absolutely.
in the UK.
Of course it is.
You just pop right over there and...
I mean, you keep saying this thing about I should go and get a job, but I mean, stupid talk.
Go back to what do we think
Yeah.
about Pokemon going into Toon Lagoon?
Something needs to go in there.
It
so.
does.
It's had a resurgence recently, so
I
I
was
don't know if I'd put that in there though.
because I remember when the deal was struck, Pokemon was a weird one because it's not a Nintendo property,
no, I remember.
so I didn't know whether they could or not.
Mm. Well, yeah, it's Game Freak, right? They're the ones that own Pokemon, so...
Right. Yeah, whereas like Zelda and Mario and that are all Nintendo
Yeah.
properties, whereas that one isn't. It's kind of like what Universal do with their
Well,
stuff. It's
yeah,
all
it's like
licensed.
they're kind of like joint owners of it, Nintendo and Game Freak, so they would both have to agree to it, which I don't see really Game Freak disagreeing to something like that.
No.
And they could also incorporate that, of course, park wide into the Pokemon game, so on the phone, so they could really expand out on that in the park and make a big deal out of that, which I mean it definitely died out in popularity, but it still has its pretty dedicated user base as far as that goes.
I don't know whether I'd like it to spill into other areas of the park, so because I like the fact that you're in one area and that's the area you're in.
Especially in
Yeah,
Islands
well,
of
kind
Adventure.
of already
Yeah.
is though. If you open up Pokemon Go in the
Yeah.
park,
Oh, yeah.
each one of those things is a Pokestop and a gym and everything else like that. So, like all the different attractions in the park already are. So, wouldn't really be much of a difference from where it stands, other than them just promoting it in the Pokemon area. I think, it's definitely one of Nintendo's most popular associated products. So I think it makes sense we're going to see it somewhere in the parks eventually, whether it's there at the new parks or something like that. They're going to strike up some kind of agreement to have it in there. I would think.
I would love to see the Christmas area the Christmas land she was talking about. I love Rudolph and Frosty.
That
and
Rankin
Pally.
Bass stuff's weird though.
Oh, I know, and the kids hated it. It's like to watch it by myself, like a weirdo.
It just doesn't fit in Islands of Adventure at all.
That's like the claymation kind of looking stuff,
Yeah,
right?
Yes.
yeah. But I think next to Zeus Landing, I think it could.
Yeah.
If
Well,
done right,
that's
I
been
think
a
it would
big part
fit.
of Busch Gardens Christmas
Has it?
celebration for the last 2 years. So, yeah.
You mean they have the abominable? I can't even say it. The Yeti over there.
No, that's
Yeah.
a Disney.
Oh,
and that doesn't work.
I love her.
I haven't had that one for a while.
Oh, you didn't give yourself a bum.
I was going to, but it wasn't worth it.
True.
Nice.
Did you think about them taking out Jurassic Park?
Yeah, I tell you what I'd like to see in there, and I wish the Skull Island would have been more of a tie-in with the Skull Island film from last year, because then they could have gutted that Jurassic Park area, and because that Kong is going to be, with the teaser bit at the end, you're going to have Godzilla and eventually Godzilla, to have an area, that whole sort of area of Skull Island and what Jurassic Park would have been of those monsters could have worked fantastically.
Yeah.
With Jurassic Park, when you look at what was the last thing they put in? The raptor encounter.
Yeah, it's just a meet and greet.
That's easily transferable. It's not really a permanent structure or anything like that. So I could see.
And they could better associate that with Jurassic World by using like Blue, the character.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah. And have like a look-alike, Chris. I can't think of his name.
Pratt.
Yeah, Pratt.
Oh, we're all
Chris
being
Pratt
awful. Darren called him Pratt.
And, doing that whole all right, stay calm, you know.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That would be pretty neat.
And then have stiletto running competitions for the ladies.
Yeah. Hey, if you're getting a
Or
Chris
the
Pratt
gentlemen.
lookabout, I want a bloody Bryce
Lookabout?
Dallas Howard like.
Break your ankle, get a free ticket. There you go.
Yeah.
You have to have like a margarita booth around there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think Jurassic World's a better fit for doing it in the new park rather than trying to retrofit it into the existing park.
And it would be really cool if they incorporated a resort into that as well.
Yeah.
Like they had in Jurassic World and have the rooms like that, because those rooms were amazing in that movie. That would be awesome to stay in that.
When you think of, in the movie, that whole promenade area, they could easily replicate that.
Oh, yeah.
And that was stunning. But I do want the, whatever they call the giant thing in the water. I demand that doing backflips and jumping
we're
through
gonna have to do
hoops.
some kind of
I want to say Mesosaur. Is that right?
projection.
I can't remember.
I don't know.
Andy's screaming at his iPod right now.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't seen it in a while.
No.
I think it's Mesosaur, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
If they could find some way to do that, like holographically or something like that, that would be amazing. And I still want that holographic display from inside the Discovery Center.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Thing there.
But yeah, if they could really do it justice in another park, I'd be happy for them to lose Jurassic Park in Ireland.
I think it makes sense at that point if you've got dinosaurs represented in the new park to not have it in both.
Well, when you think really there's only the River Adventure.
It's got nothing to do with Jurassic Park.
No,
anyway.
and it desperately needs an overhaul. Desperately. It has done for a long time. It's good real estate to put something new in.
Yeah. So we will be seeing soon in the future what is in store for that, because from what I hear, we got a lot of announcements coming out this year. Maybe not a lot of attractions coming out, but a lot of announcements. So that'd be pretty cool. So all right, well, let's finish up the show here with an email about cues from Sonia. Trace, you want to take this one?
I will indeed. So we have. I am Sonia from Austin, Texas. Just started listening last year. My husband's son and I will be heading to Universal Orlando at mid-March for our 6th trip there. I was listening to an older episode where you were discussing rides with interesting queues. We have always stayed on site and had Express Pass. I was wondering what we may be missing out on by only doing the EP line. We've done the full queues for Forbidden Journey, Gringotts and Kong. What other queues are worth the wait to do the regular queue? We get to the parks when they open, so we might not have a big wait. Thanks for the great job, you guys and gal. Thank you. For what you're doing. Yeah, and keep up the good work. Your podcast makes me miss Universal every time I listen and has made me want to know more about its history and beginning. Thank you, Sonia.
Well, Rip Ride Rocket for sure.
Hands down.
In case you haven't noticed the sarcasm there, Sonia, that is one you do not want to go through. Express Pass the hell out of it.
What's the architectural term? Brutalism? I do believe. Yes.
Yes, very true.
Yes.
For real though, Men in Black is one I definitely recommend going through.
Yes.
The regular queue.
I was just going to say.
if you have somebody like we did when we went on Monday, I don't remember the guy's name. He was a bigger fella, but oh my God, he was the funniest guy. He pantomimed the entire audio presentation.
Awesome.
While we went, and then went behind the elevator and came out as an MIB agent.
Perfect.
And like that. So, it's great to see that. But even if you don't get that in particular, you've got the interactive elements in the queue, the doors, that you can wiggle the handles on and different things happen. So make sure you do that. You get to see some really cool displays. They've updated the cases and everything that the weapons are in, so you can see them a lot easier now.
Yeah. See worm guys getting coffee?
Yep. And a lot of stuff like that. So I think that one's definitely worth going through the regular queue.
And don't forget, you can go.
That's not part of the queue, though, is it?
No, I know, but if you're in there, you might as well ask to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that's a really good one. I was going to say that.
Chris, you've been very quiet so far.
E.T.?
You picked mine.
Sorry. E.T. just completely skips the entire line going through the forest, and I think it's cool to walk through back there and see all the props. And I don't know if they brought back Botanicus.
Yeah, I haven't seen it going through there in quite a while.
I would say do the queue and then leave.
I like that ride.
It's fun ride.
I
like it.
I like before they go to the planet.
Welcome home. You've arrived. It is weird.
But you can't do half a ride. Apparently, it's frowned upon to get off.
Well, you can't. Well, yeah, in the middle of it.
Yeah.
I know. Magdoll is the creepiest thing in there.
It's an
eyeless creep.
That's all it is.
Magdoll.
I would say Spider-Man. I mean, I know it's all like grey monochrome, but actually, I do enjoy having a wander through.
Yeah, it's neat. And they got the photo op in there now too, and
looking for the dusty grey donut.
And different rooms.
Yeah, that's definitely. I agree. That was the one I was going to go with. If you're a Marvel fan, definitely.
So what are you left with, Lee?
I haven't been thinking, but don't be mouthing stuff at me. I'm going to come up with my own.
I'll go on then.
It's tough because there isn't many. Like the three she listed that they've done the full queues for are probably the three that you would say to anybody.
Yeah.
They're the ones you do not miss.
Right.
You're running around the parks now, aren't you, in your head? I can see your little feet going.
There's actually not. Nothing I can really think of. The Mummy, I suppose if you can get through the Mummy with the extended queue as well, is definitely worth.
If you can go in the proper awning door.
Yeah, so if you can get through, there's like the entrance to the ride in the front of the building, but sometimes if they open the extended queue, it's to the left. And if you go through all of that, the whole ride makes a lot more sense because then you can kind of get the story. But the Mummy's definitely one worth going through.
Only thing is, if that extended queue is open, you're going to be waiting a long time.
It depends because when we did the extended queue, I don't know why it was open because it wasn't busy. The queue was maybe 15 minutes at most, but we got to go through the whole queue. That must have been when we were over for Horror Nights.
Well, and if you can get the Mummy tour too, they will walk you through those rooms as well.
Oh, cool.
So that is part of the tour. So if that is all closed, ask if you can get the tour of the Mummy, and you will get to see those rooms. Because there is some cool stuff in there, some explanation. They've got the monitors on that explain a little bit more about, was it Reggie? Is that his name?
Yes.
Yes. And why he is a mummy in the ride and that kind of thing.
I need to know that.
Yeah,
it's a fun backstory.
All right. So, well.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. Like, really, Rocket's terrible. We're just joking about that.
Transformers isn't worth it.
No.
No.
I mean, it's okay. There's a couple of things, but not.
Allspark. That's about it.
Yeah, I suppose
there's a bit of
Scorponok's
yeah. But that's it.
You push a lot of buttons that a lot of other people have.
Yes, and get the flu and all sorts of other things.
I still do it every time, though.
Yeah, I know, me too. You can't not. I haven't been through. What's the Hulk? Is the Hulk queue worth it now or not?
It's still basically the same thing.
Right.
So no then.
Nah, not really.
Nah.
Fallon, you have to go through all the queue anyway, don't you?
Yeah.
Dr. Strange?
Oh, we did go on Fallon when we were there.
You went, all right.
Yeah, and we had a little bit better time in the queue. We still didn't see the ragtime gals, unfortunately.
Yeah, see, they're the best bit. I haven't even been on it. And I've got to say, they're the best bit.
Like really active that day, so it was fun watching him interact with everybody.
Who hashtag?
Yep.
Yeah,
for sure.
Darren, did you go to the gear shop? Did you have a look around the Fast and Furious store?
Oh yeah. I really wanted one of those wrenches, but I couldn't find one. Unfortunately, I didn't know where it was.
Did you buy a pair of shorts?
No, I did not. Or my Vin Diesel top. That says like actually like a worker shirt that has like Dominic on there. Dominic Torelli. Yeah, no.
It's called Toretto, isn't he?
Toretto, sure. Toretto.
I know someone called Torelli.
Oh, well,
don't we?
Who?
Yeah,
Torelli.
our friend Travis Torelli.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, we've actually got friends called
The Dead Man's Digest.
He's Terrell, not Torelli. Come on, Darren.
I know.
If you're listening, going, Darren, what are you on?
Exactly. All right. Well,
yes.
I think that's going to do it for the show.
Yeah.
I think we're about at the end here. So
yeah, there's not a lot else going on, is there? It's fairly quiet.
Not much.
No.
So, yeah. Thank you all very much for listening. Of course, you can go over and follow us on Facebook and Twitter and all that good stuff, and interact with us more there.
Actually, I'm going to jump in and say I was going to mention it before, Darren, when you mentioned going in the prop shop. Definitely go and check out the blog. We've got some really good stuff going on in there. As Alicia said, the rumour mill. We've got Chris Murray's doing the photo updates every now and again. And we've just added a new one. John Gregory's doing a series of posts called Bringing It Home, where he's reaching out to people who've bought major stuff from the prop shop and interviewing them about their purchases. He's done one so far, and it was a guy who bought it's like a vault door from Disaster.
Yeah, we got one of the ride doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently he's had a lot of people get in touch with him so far. So if you've happened to buy anything, get in touch with us and I can pass it on to John, because he'd love to get in touch with it. They actually came up with it, and I thought it was a really good idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. And then you can check that out at UUOpodcast.com. And for Lee, Tracy, and Chris, I am Darren, and this has been the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
Cut. Print. That's a wrap for another episode of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Never miss a show by subscribing on Apple Podcasts and leave us a rating and review while you're there. Not an Apple user? You can listen on Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, or your podcatcher of choice. Email us any questions or comments to podcast@uuopodcast.com. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Instagram, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. Keep up with the latest news, rumors, and updates on our blog at uuopodcast.com. Thanks for listening. See you next week.